Istanbul, on the shores of the Bosporus, is the only city in the world that lies on two continents, Europe and Asia. Today, millions of people fill the bustling streets of this colourful Turkish metropolis. Istanbul is a city that unites both Oriental and Western culture. Beneath this archway, an historic and religious symbol rises up into the sky, the Hagia Sophia. For nearly 1,000 years, this was the main church of former Constantinople. Legend has it that Constantine, founder of the New Rome, had previously built a church of holy wisdom here in the 4th century AD. Thus, the name of this church derives from the Greek Hagia Sophia. Although this first church, as well as a later building, were destroyed by fire, the Emperor Justinian erected a new and larger church in the year 532 AD. It is the church we know today as the Hagia Sophia. Several ruins are contained within the historic grounds of the church. Throughout the centuries, the Hagia Sophia served both as a church and as a mosque. Due to the Turkish leader Atatürk, the building was transformed into a museum in 1935. The interior architecture of the Hagia Sophia is overwhelming. The roof is undoubtedly an historical, architectural and artistic masterpiece. Nine doors lead from the entrance hall into the main part of the church. The gleaming and colourful marble walls add grandeur to the interior. Several columns were brought here from the remains of ancient towns in Anatolia. In former times, the dome and walls were entirely covered with gilded mosaics. Some of these mosaics, with their plant and figurative motifs, are still well preserved to the present day. They date back to the 9th and 12th centuries. The highly decorated glass windows transform the shafts of daylight into a shining and gleaming movement of both form and colour. The various influences of Christian, Byzantine and Osmanic art styles can be seen everywhere. These works and the building itself make the Hagia Sophia a monument of art history. dome, which is more or less oval in shape and has a diameter of more than 30 meters, is the dominant focal point of the building. 4 55-meter-high columns support the marvelous dome with its 40 windows. This remarkable religious museum is without a doubt an absolute must for anyone who visits Istanbul. Dark and mysterious corridors lead through the richly atmospheric interior of the building. In the year 1453, after the capture of the city by the Turks, the Hagia Sophia was transformed into a mosque. The most beautiful examples of Turkish tile art and script date from that period. Old Christian and Byzantine wall paintings and mosaics were discovered during the restoration of the building in 1964. They can be seen today. During excavations in 1936, archaeologists discovered the ruins of an older church that were thought to be the remains of the second church. Several different architectural examples of this building, which dates as far back as the 6th century, are exhibited here. As a result of Turkish influence and its function as a mosque, 4 minarets were constructed around the Hagia Sophia, adding yet another architectural feature in addition to the magnificent dome. Innumerable museums, mosques, opulent palaces and bustling bazaars, as well as the colourful life on the banks of the Bosporus, make Istanbul a unique place to visit, a bridge connecting both the Western and the Oriental hemispheres. And when the sun sets behind the Golden Horn, the city's silhouette appears as in a fairy tale.